Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 242 of On the Backs of Gods. I'm your DM, Jillian. We have our players here today, same as always. We have Kyle, Matt, Katie, Josh, and Greg. So I'll go ahead and give us a quick recap and we can jump into things. Uh, you guys are in the Underdark. Uh, you are currently in search of a weapon of legend called Dane's Life, which is a cursed sword that, once drawn from its sheath, cannot be resheathed until it draws blood and kills someone. You plan on using this item to take the magical power from it to imbue oneself with more energy so that you can be more equipped for a ritual that you're doing later. So this is just kind of like I guess you're XP grinding by going to get this item. But
We're doing the side quests ahead of doing the final quest. You have to squeeze in all
yeah,
the side quests first before you end the game, because if you roll the credits, you don't get to see the side quests.
exactly. You guys decided that you didn't want to steal a relic that came with probably more issues physically to your bodies and socially to your socials, and decided to go for something else, which is why you're here in the Underdark. You are currently in the town of Gorgoa, um, and once you arrive, there is no one outside, and there is an eerie quiet. You can see mushrooms along the sidewalks near homes, inside of homes, where it seems that they had been at one point feeding upon corpses. Um, you find some stragglers hiding out in the inn, which is named the Might and Mug. And you all are able to talk your way in. And by talk your way in, I mean the person that you saved from the Mithril Quarry, who can actually speak the language, uh, is able to get you guys inside. Um, but you find out that each night the town has been beset by some sort of monsters, and that these monsters had been killing people, and it's been getting worse every night. And they are worried that they do not have a lot of time left. That basically they're like one or two more attacks and the rest of us will be gone, especially if they find us here at the inn. There are some people who aren't at the inn, and they seem to be uh, uh, not interested in leaving their homes even in the face of danger. Uh, but in this place, you meet Borbate, who is the goblin man you are looking for, who says he knows the location of the fortress, the Fomorian fortress that you are looking for, and is like, yeah, if you're able to kill all the monsters, he will give you the information and help you get there. He said he's been there so many times, plenty of times. And you guys try to get info on the monsters, and they're basically like, everybody basically who went out to fight them was killed, and everybody else was hiding and trying not to like be seen by them, so it's kind of, we didn't really see much, uh because we were trying not to die.
And dead folk don't tell tales, so.
Yeah. You guys don't have the spell for that, but you're given as much information as you can. You know that sometime within the next 3 hours ish, you believe there will be an attack. That seems to be the time frame. Um, and you know that they come from the gorge at the edge of Gorgetown, Gorgoa. Um, you have been given this time to prepare as best as you can if you are interested to go check out the area. And as you are basically kind of pushed out of the inn, you see at the last second Borbate like pushes himself through the closing door with like a pop as he like kind of stumbles out. Okay, I'll show you the way.
Thank you very much. We'd
Yeah,
appreciate it.
no problem.
Faster than us trying to just stumble about.
Yeah, he starts walking. I used to adventure a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Very
Are
recently,
you
or?
are you armed?
Uh, he just kind of like holds up his arms.
The
Uh,
gun show.
I don't really wield much anymore in the form of sharp and dangerous.
Mm. Do you
Uh,
happen to know any magic at all?
sorry. It was more
I
of
understand.
a what do you call it? I go into places, find things.
Dungeoneer?
Sure, yeah, it works. And he
Explorer,
comes over.
perhaps.
Yeah, call me an explorer. I had to take a rest because and he pulls up his
Mm.
shirt, like exposing his like large stomach, and you can see just this horrible scar, just this big circular scar, like covering a large
Oh,
portion of his stomach. Yeah, boar got me.
That
I see.
explains it.
Whew.
I had the
Uh,
name before it.
Huh.
It's like a prophecy.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
mm,
it
mm,
got me.
mm.
Borbet, I really want you to be safe and be able to defend yourself. I want this back, but while you're out here with us, preparing for this, should you take this? And he was going to give him the defender's short sword. There's some
Oh,
magic to it if you know how to attune to an item. Um,
oh,
should use it to at least protect yourself.
all right. He just kind of holds it. he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have like a way to like put it on his body, so he just
Yeah,
holds the sword. He's like, okay. I don't plan to. I'll get you guys. I'll do what I can to help, and then I'll be on my way.
of course. But if nothing else, you've got something that you can fend off a creature with if an emergency arises.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
Good enough. So, what's going to be the best defensive point as far as where these creatures are coming from is concerned?
How about I show you where they're coming from, and
Mm,
you can give me your second opinion.
absolutely. Absolutely. We'll be glad to compare notes.
Yeah, yeah. And Borbate starts walking, like leading the way. Um,
Walking and talking.
there, or actually, there was one person who's like the monsters before, who's still with us, but they don't they're a little messed up now.
Hmm. Ah, following the attack?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Vlandril, the human, tall,
Huh.
um, uh, adventuring type, uh, like you could tell that they were skilled and like kind of like a never run from battle energy
Huh.
and ran and just seemed confused by that. They just
Huh.
got scared and they ran.
We've encountered creatures in some of our travels that could instill an unnatural fear, an instinct to flee, regardless
Mm,
of whatever other sense or instinct you might have.
Mm.
also, dying is scary.
It is. I won't deny that. And certainly, creatures that we've found to have this kind of power are not strangers to employing that particular terror to get the point across.
You guys might want to stick close to me.
I think that's wise.
Hmm.
Don't mind me.
Mm.
Uh, don't mind me typing aggressively.
Tickety tackety
Um.
tickety tack.
Anyway.
Mm.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Borbate leads you through the town, and it's not that big of a town.
Mm-hmm.
From where you are, it is just this unnerving quiet, and then there's this loud, like, just like snap and then crack sound from above as you look up, and it looks like one of the bridges has fallen and
Oh.
swung into the stalactite and is now just swaying,
Oh.
being pushed by this breeze that persists in the Underdark. And he kind of looks up. Oh, don't worry, that one got a bit busted up. We've been waiting for it to fall.
I see. And I can't imagine that there's been very much time to repair the infrastructure in between all of these
Uh,
attacks.
yeah, no, nah.
Mm, yeah.
Um,
Dear me.
uh, leads you to the edge of the gorge, where there's about maybe like 10 yards between like the last set of like homes or structures and the gorge itself. And from where you are standing, it is just nothingness. And from each direction that your dark vision can view and downwards, the gorge continues. So it continues downwards and it continues like along the ground line. So it's a very large gorge.
In this last little stretch of buildings before the gorge, are there any like choke points or anything? The paths that looks like these things might have taken through narrower spaces, like down a alleyway or something like that?
Yeah, what's like the track situation looking like on the floor?
So first off, mostly maybe for aesthetics, maybe that's just how they did it. Maybe they go to the gorge for particular reasons, unclear. The main street of this town seems to lead to the gorge. So, like the largest, straightest road kind of goes from the inn to the gorge.
Well, it is
Um,
called Gorge Town.
yeah, it is. It seems to be important in some way.
Mining, maybe?
Are there are some alleyways, um, but like if you were going path of least resistance, it's basically a straight shot.
All right, well, what do you think we can do to prepare this area? I'm gonna find a place. I've got some caltrops. I've also got a bunch of fishing tackle that we bought and never used. If we
Hmm.
can find a narrow enough pathway, I could crisscross it with line and put lures and hooks into it. If anything runs through it, maybe it'll snag, maybe capturing it, maybe at least harming it.
Hmm. Possible.
Um, is there anything else we can do to prepare the area?
I don't know. What do you all think? Do you think that introducing the cover from the illusory color cover from my boots of familiar ground, would that be of any use out here at the outset, or are we intending to perhaps drive them a certain way?
Do those boots require attunement?
I do.
Is there probably something more valuable you can be attuned to?
Likely. Mm, damn near everything else I've got on me, if I'm being honest. If I'm going to be involved in direct combat more than just support.
I think this is going to require all of us to be involved in direct combat, honestly.
Mm, fair enough. In which case, yeah. Aside from that, we can attempt to. What's the ground like here? Is this all rock? Is there any soil at all?
Probably a smattering of both.
Hmm. Does it look like there is anywhere where we could possibly dig a covered pit?
How big of a pit are you looking for?
I'm thinking something that would be wide enough to catch probably at least. I don't know. Are we banking on these guys being smaller than large?
I think we were told they were large.
They are
I mean,
large. Okay.
We were also told they were large by
Sverfneblin
goblin and gnomish
standards.
folk.
Yeah. So, I mean, did we get any first-hand accounts from any humanoid-sized folk human-sized folk? No.
Not that you could tell, because a lot of people were speaking at the same time in language you don't understand.
Got it.
So you don't know what was relayed to you and how.
Borbate, this person that fled,
Mm.
where do they stay?
Oh, they're at the inn,
Oh,
but they don't really talk anymore. They just sort of stare, and then you put stuff in their hand and they'll eat it.
oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Concerning.
No method of communication succeeded with them. They won't. They can't make
I mean, I think
signs or anything.
I think they probably register things, like you could say, like, here's something, or like, hey, we have to go, like stuff like that. No, they seem to react to being spoken to, but they just don't talk back.
They make no gestures, no signs. They just.
Nope.
It's troubling that they're still afeard of these beasts. Usually that effect has passed the amount of time in our experience.
Unless this is simply something he's never encountered before.
Don't mind the idea of a pit trap. If we can, do we have a quick way to move soil?
That's the question.
I can move earth
can?
to dig a 5-foot hole.
How often? How many times would you be able to do that before you've used up too much energy?
Well, I think I could do it one time. I don't. Mold earth is a weird cantrip.
All right. Okay. All right. So you say that'd be a 5x5 hole you'd be able to start us on? And how much
Yes.
larger would we then need in order to account for something of large size? Double that? Triple?
Well, even if this just trips one as it charges someone, could be
True.
useful, even if it doesn't.
Especially if we put some barbs in the bottom, make sure it hurts.
I think you've got a good handle on these things. I would like to try and speak with Vlandrel if I can.
If you
while
can find out
all
anything,
set up. And
please.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Here, Roshan, and Ben will rifle through the bag of holding and hand him the crossbow, the light crossbow that he was carrying around for a while when he only had one hand. If they can be convinced to fight, give them this.
Sure.
Do you want
And then
anyone
I
else to
think-
go along with you, just in case?
I think Borbate will probably accompany me there. Borbate?
You lost?
Do you
I'll
you
show
want to
you the
stay out?
way. He puts a hand
you walked into it, Roshan.
1 second, and then Roshan does a little foot slidey earthbender move and plops one square 5-foot by 5-foot cube of dirt out of the ground and into a pile off to the side.
Much appreciated, Roshan.
Takes Borbate's hand.
Wow, that's crazy. His hand is clammy and warm.
Roshan's is probably cold and clammy, so
So it really works out. There's no difference in either touch.
Good.
All right, both of you start to walk back to the inn. Anything else from team not at the inn?
Feel like we're mostly working on pit trap, at least between Nana and Fen.
Anything from the pots then?
Well, if there's a mushroom that I think is tree-like, I could try to awaken it. That's about all I got, guys.
Okay.
You can find
so
a giant enough one.
I'm
We
going to
discussed
need you.
potentially using
What
a
do you
Yeah.
tree
mean
block
awaken it
instead.
for? Okay.
For a
I'm
tree
going to
friend.
need you to roll a luck check, and I'm going to tell you it's high. It's not your normal 50-50.
Yeah. Okay, so don't roll the pink die. Got it.
No, you can
Jillian,
roll
give
the
us
pink
the
die.
entry.
Oh, okay. I'll roll the pink die just for you.
Yeah, thank you. Nat 20.
Watch it.
No, that's a 3.
Okay.
Oh.
You can maybe do it to a small mushroom.
Okay, I don't
Just
think
be a
this
little
is really
guy.
worth it, guys.
The little
Um,
guy.
Like,
Is
I'd love to
them-
try it anyway afterwards if I have the ability, but I don't think I want to kill a little mushroom guy.
Mm.
That doesn't seem very fair to the mushroom guy.
No.
Yeah.
If you want to try to get things to stick in a hole, I have a lot of sticky hands from the festival that you could use.
Sticky hands.
Yeah. A bundle of sticky hands. I got them at the festival. Maybe it'll work for something. I don't know.
I forgot about those.
You know, we might be able to string them across a small enough gap.
I'll hand them to Nana. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Let
Wonderful.
me know if you use them. If not, I'll take them back.
Understood.
Now go watch into the hole, into the gorge.
Is mildly inconvenienced a status effect you can have in D&D 5e?
I mean, it's something I feel.
Mm.
It's something I, as the DM, will be feeling.
Do they
That
just
I am
get a
mildly
-1?
inconvenienced. It'll mostly be me. I run through this area, and you guys will say, Jillian, there's a bunch of sticky hands there. And I go, oh.
Beware.
Well, I run through this area, and I break through all the sticky. And that is the mild
Gotcha.
inconvenience, is me having to
I
talk
mean,
about it.
unless
Could be
we stick some
susceptible to sticky
explosives to the sticky hands.
You guys got explosives?
Hmm.
I got thunderclap arrows.
All right.
I wouldn't call that an explosive, but it is something
Yeah.
that go boom.
We have booms.
I don't think you guys have explosives. Just from my memory of things that I have given you.
Yeah, I'm squinting through my personal effects,
Uh,
and I sincerely doubt the party pouch has anything.
the,
much more.
In the vein of being mildly inconvenienced,
Mhm.
Fen will find another likely choke area and pour a gallon of honey out of the alchemy jug.
Oh wait, what about the oil?
As Fen's pouring a bunch of honey on the ground. Oh,
What?
I,
This is honey time.
to
Honey
be fair,
works
it is
for that one.
mostly like a soil scenario, so oil may not do the fun slapstick it may be intending of, unless
I
it go
see.
woof. Depends on your intent for it.
Hmm.
But honey is on the ground, girly.
We could light the oil on fire.
Listen, I'm Googling right now if honey is flammable. Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait. What if?
Pure
what
honey,
if? Now
if
hold
we
on.
trust Google AI, pure honey is combustible.
Do
Well,
we
if
trust
the
Google AI?
says so.
You know, Google has its feelings.
Hear me out. What if we take these sticky hands and we slather them in oil, and then we
There's already
trail them
honey.
across a narrow passageway, and we time a shot of the thunderbolt arrow
It's not
to the
fire
moment
arrow.
when these got which one?
It's not a fire arrow. It doesn't start a fire. It just makes a
The loud noise.
Well,
Shit. Okay.
concussive force, but no flame to it. It's not a
What
source
if we
of
could
ignition.
rig up some flint and tinder?
I have a fire cantrip.
Also,
That'll
this is
do.
all very fun, but I think you can only do one amount of a liquid a day, and I
Oh.
think we have picked honey.
Very
So
well then.
And so I light the honey on fire.
you do
I mean,
whatever
it
you
is
want with
pure
this honey.
sugar. Sugar does
Roshan
combust.
casts fireball at the honey. Got it.
You're just yelling at Roshan to do a thing that he is like, what do you want me to do? You're like, in that alleyway, just do a fireball.
Trust
Okay.
me, bro.
We forgot to tell you about this part of the plan. We need you to
Oh.
throw a fireball over there.
Dear God.
I'll let you guys continue pondering and go to Roshan and Borbait, who are going on a little walk. Anything for Borbait, Roshan?
No,
Yeah, that's fair.
probably some just small talk. Just how long have you been here? That's
Oh,
nice.
you know. A lot of like not direct answers.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Great.
Yeah. You are led back to the inn. Borbait does a little talking at the door. They seem hesitant to let Borbait back in, and then they let Borbait back in, and you are allowed to enter as well. Um, he kind of does like a quick pointing out of Vlandril, a bald human who's sort of like picking at bandages on their fingers and has a variety of different like food wrappers kind of spread across the table and is just staring deeply at nothing.
Um, was anyone able to speak to Vlandril before? Do you know what languages they know?
Um, uh, I'm not sure. I mean, most humans can talk up top, and I know that they could talk our language. So I don't know. I know at least they can talk our language.
Good enough. Thank you.
Mm,
Uh, Roshan will go over with his. I think Roshan feels like the nurse at an inpatient Grippy Socks care facility, and is just going to treat him with the oven mitts on. And hi, my name's Roshan. Any any recognition of those words?
nope.
Then he'll try again, but inside this person's mind. Hi, my name's Roshan.
Um, you can see like a bit of like a bit of like shock, maybe a bit, but like nothing over the top, nothing too noticeable, and then no mental like reaching back out to you.
Um, well, I heard you had, and still in this person's mind, I heard you had a run in with whatever is plaguing this town, and I assume that it's maybe not been so easy since. So I was hoping that I could use a little bit of magic and see if we can figure out what's going on and maybe help you. Would you be okay with that?
You do not receive a response.
Okay, well then, a non-response is good enough for Roshan, and Roshan will pull out his journal and say, in this person in Vlandrel's mind, "Do you mind if I take your hand?" And then he'll like reach out onto the table for Vlandrel to put his hand in the book, and if Roshan can just gently grab his hand and put it in the book and
Mm-hmm.
cast identify, then he would like to.
Okay. Are you ritual casting or just using a spell slot?
He'll use a spell slot.
Okay. Um, your hand starts to move at the beginning of the page. Slow circles. Slow circles. Slow circles. There is no spell or effect present.
Dang, that's rough, buddy. Uh,
Yeah.
It's just that good old fashioned CPTSD.
What happened here?
He does
uh,
not like big monster guys.
then I think the next thing that Roshan tries is he'll open to a fresh page and he'll draw some monster shapes. You got guy on two legs monster, you got Tyrannosaurus Rex shaped monster,
Uh-huh.
bat shaped monster, and he'll draw
Mhm.
probably like 6 of them, and then just ask Landril, are any of these close to what you have seen? And then would encourage Vlandril to take Roshan's pen and um, add on if Vlandril seems interested.
I'm gonna need you to roll me persuasion with disadvantage. I
Oh,
want like a
okie dokie.
28 or something.
I don't think I get that. I get 22.
Not bad. You're not able to really at this moment get Valandril to participate. And you're continuing the mental connection?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me insight.
Bad insight. 16.
Okay. Um, hmm. 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 Um, there are reactions mentally to a couple of the shapes. There is kind of like on 2 legs and then reaction to on 4 legs. And there is, I'm going to also say you just started just drawing basic shapes out of like, well, I'm here. You
Simbuba and Kiki.
receive, yeah, you're like, huh? Huh? You receive reactions to triangle, and you receive reactions to we'll do triangle and circle.
Okay.
Those are the ones you seem to get reactions from.
I think it feels like we're playing. What's the? There's a game where you play as a ghost. And never mind.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Good game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is the vibe, but I can't talk to you about it.
I can't say anymore.
Sorry, I
think
can't talk. I'm dead.
so. Roshan will just give this person some nice, gentle thank you not head pats, but like hand pats,
Mm.
and we'll just ask if there's anything else you'd like to tell me. And assuming there's nothing.
I'll let you do my disadvantage persuasion one more time.
Okay. Well, that's a nat 20.
Oh. And?
And exactly a 28.
Wow. You see the eyes sort of shift from the distance to the pencil.
And
And
Roshan
they
will hand it to him.
Mm-hmm. The modern pencil is now canon because I am not fucking with this. The modern pencil, true and canon
It
forever.
could be a charcoal pencil, whatever.
That's not the part that's that's somebody in the comments is
Graphite.
like, ooh. And uses the eraser side to split the circle in half.
Interesting. Very interesting. I think Roshan will try and puzzle through that on his own, and then just say to Vlandril, I've some friends topside who are very adept at helping people cope with trauma or learn to live with it. And if you'd like to, uh, when we're done here, when we've made things safe, I think I could find a place to get you some help if you'd be interested.
You do not get a response, but there is this familiar emotion, feeling, drive that comes from them for a moment, um, of not deserving that.
Roshan will give them a nice pat on the hand, and understand the feeling, and then we'll, I guess, ask Borbate one more time to poll the room to see if they've got any more details they'd like that could save us from the creatures.
Okay, everybody. I would love a luck check. I'm looking for like stupid numbers here.
Is a nat 20 a stupid number?
It's a pretty stupid number.
It's like, what kind of
That's-
stupid, low or high?
Yeah, I wanted one of them high numbers.
Nat 20 pretty high.
I will dwell on that. I will dwell on what the nat 20 gets you from the people who really haven't seen the creature, but maybe they got some info to share. Or you can think of a good question that you would like answered, and maybe I can provide it. But I will switch back over to team at the gorge. If there's anything else you guys wanted to do besides be like, either we're standing in a straight line in front of the gorge and holding hands, or we're all hiding, whatever your game plan is. If there's anything else.
Well, we made our pit, right?
You all
Indeed.
climb in the pit, just look like
Well-
little heads.
Yeah. Either the pit is going to serve as a trench, or it's going to be a pit trap.
Well, I had a lot of those crossbow bolts, 40-something of them. I would not have sent Roshan with 40-something crossbow bolts, because who needs that? I could
Not
stick some of them into the pit, pointy side up, so that if anything falls into it, we can try to use one of our bedrolls or something to obscure the pit, throw some dirt onto it. And then if Keld stands immediately the other side, anything that attacks him from the front falls into the pit, he wails on it. Tried my best to shore up alleyways with little things that might slow things down or alert us to its presence. We've got Rufio here, giant wolf. That's Rufio, good puppy. I can be pretty much wherever I need to be. I can be up on one of those roofs, shooting arrows down, watching corners. Nana, Nix, I mean, any suggestions from either of you?
I mean, assuming Nana's spent some time around here kind of investigating looking at the looking at the direction that the creatures have left markings in their comings and goings, does it all seem like it is directly up and down this main thoroughfare?
Go
Does
ahead
it
and
seem-
roll me investigation. I'll also take survival on this.
I would love to do survival if I could, please. Thank you.
Sure.
That one's a +9. Investigation's a -1. So.
Oof. Oh, Nana.
I mean, she drew from the deck of many things. What can I tell you? Let me see. Okay. All right. That is. Ooh, actually, not bad. 24.
Okay. It looks like most of the damage is straight down the line, but that is not all of the damage.
Okay.
You see damage to roofs. You can see damage to bridges. But it seems that the damage is very concentrated, like very much so, close to the pit. And then it looks like it's been moving its way forward.
Okay.
So these things it's almost like, well, there's nothing there. And
Mm.
they move on to the next thing where things possibly are. And then,
And they're sort of like, seems like they're roaming their way in through the city, kind of. Just
yeah.
in a wave almost. It's just like whatever is close by that they can get through before they retreat, then they
Yeah.
come back
It
and
doesn't
start from
seem
there
like
and move
super
forward.
like strategic. It's just moving
Mm.
forwards.
Okay. Honestly, I don't know. If we wanted to draw their attention in any particular way or to any specific place, if we wanted to establish a good point for an ambush, Keld would certainly be a big target, hard to miss, but one target only. I wouldn't love for the rest of us to necessarily be placing ourselves right out in the open.
I'd happily be by him.
Well, I
Easily.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that, and you do just fine. And in theory, if these creatures are able to frighten us supernaturally, then it may be wise for us all to just be right there with Keld. But
Like that, I can be wherever for that, if that's what
Mm.
we're worried about.
all right.
But
We might be able to, if we could set up some kind of a decoy, we could drive at least some of them towards what might look like an easy meal. We could, I don't know, make up something like a goblin, and to look like a goblin, that is, and perhaps be able to draw their attention into, if not this trap, then an ambush, a concentrated effort elsewhere. I don't know, whatever seems most helpful. Probably we're best suited setting up either just before or just after this line that they've been pushing their way into the city.
And if you set it up right at the end of the cliff, I do have 10 thunderclap arrows. The chance we could knock some of them back in. Don't know if they can fly or what sort of damage they would take from falling.
If they're only crawling creatures, if they're not more giant bats, then at least we can hope to knock a few back down, like you say. And if we give them a juicy looking target to aim for, then, perhaps they'll be a bit hasty and not think too hard about it before they get thunderclapped. And then whatever stragglers make their way back up through will spot Keld and the rest of us standing up on the other side of the pit, make their way forward, some fall in, we finish off the rest. Hopefully that'll take care of a good number of them.
Couldn't hurt. What do you suppose we have for time left?
Another, I wouldn't call it much more than an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but
Nix, any ideas?
I don't really have much I can set up in advance.
didn't we get some sort of, there was a thing, a little box in the bag of holding. It's got some paints, I think, and I think they were supposed to be a little special.
Yeah, I think you got paint.
Let me see. Nana's going to rummage through her bag and the bag of holding, comes up with the marvelous pigments.
Hmm.
I mean, having a bit of a hard time remembering exactly the parameters of what it's meant to do, but I think that basically you're supposed to be able to paint something and it looks real enough, at least at a distance. Doesn't really hold up to close scrutiny, but we don't need these things to be fooled on close inspection. We just need them to think that there's a juicy goblin to eat for all of 5 seconds, as long as it takes Fen to shoot him full of arrows.
Could definitely be useful in that.
What do you think, Fen? Would you be able to set up somewhere where you'd have a good clear sight on a dummy?
I could just be up on this roof right near the lot of you and put eyes down there, start putting arrows into them as they advance, and then be there to cover you when they do.
Alright. Okay. Good.
And again, I'm quick enough to be basically wherever I need to be
Hmm.
when you need me there. If I need to get closer to you or draw them off of you, I can run up and down. I'm quick.
Perfect.
That you are.
Keld, I want you to be something more than bait that hits back. Do you have any input if there's something you'd rather do?
I think hitting is my specialty, so
I mean,
I'm
probably
just
it's.
wanting us to lure them out.
I think that's our best bet, if I'm honest. I think that if. Let's see. I think if Nix and Keld and myself post up behind the pit, we'll be able to draw whatever creatures are not knocked back by the initial arrow volley.
I don't
Or at the
think
very least, drive them back some.
anything we've prepared, including the pit, will straight up stop one of these.
Mm.
So
Perhaps not.
preventing Keld from getting flanked
Hmm.
probably be as important as anything any of us do out here.
And hence why Nix and myself will be along either side. And with you up top, Rex, I think you might also be able to get eyes on targets from above. That may be the best positioning for you, unless you've got a preference otherwise.
I'll just take the opposite side.
That works.
I know you've got special arrows of your own, but if we're intending to try to blast some of these things back down to the pit, do you want some of these?
Sure, if you don't want them.
Yeah, I'll give him 5 thunderclap arrows. So
Okay.
5 and 5?
5 and 5.
Nice. All right.
What are you drawing with the paints, Nana?
A facsimile of Borbait. Like, it's
Okay.
going to be caricature level. It will not be the most detailed, but it will get across the point that this is a goblin. He be squat, he be fat, and he will be ready to stand near the cliff.
You begin painting this rendition of Borbait. And you just like find like a good rock. You're just like, okay, this is like a decent rock, and I'll paint against it.
Yeah.
And once you finish, there is just like a gentle shimmer of light that goes around the outline of your drawing of Borbait, and like you watch as it just sort of like pops out, and there's just a 3-dimensional goblin mannequin that's just standing there.
Perfect. It's exactly what we needed. So now we just stand
That
him
makes
up,
me want to
down,
use those paints
over
more.
here.
Hey, listen, I gave you guys some fun magic items from the deck, so feel free. Feel
Yeah.
free to
Oh,
paint
yeah.
some stuff.
Let's paint some little friends.
I can sit on top of a
Steps
roof and
and
use a
girlfriends.
slingshot against whatever it is. That was what I got from the day.
What kind of a
Yeah,
slingshot? Is
you
this
got a
special
your
one?
thing was you got a weapon, so I was just like,
No.
okay,
I got a
you're not gonna
slingshot.
trade out the moon sickle for anything. So,
Yeah.
um, Roshan, do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I think in his desperation, Roshan would ask Borbate to ask the group anything you remember seeing could help, like the the texture of skin, the color of this creature, if it had claws, anything could be helpful.
Um, you get a resounding yes on claws. That seems to be one that we are able to pick up on. Um, like teeth, and you get like strange teeth. Like you get like Borbraid is trying to translate for you, and you get like some confusion about the teeth.
Hmm. Weird teeth, not teeth.
Weird teeth, not teeth. Welcome to Weird Teeth, not Teeth.
A game show where you guess whether it's teeth.
Um,
Yikes.
Yeah, I hate this game show.
you're able to get the colors like ranging between like beiges and yellows and grays seems to be the color scheme you are receiving. Um, yeah, that's what we get.
That's good enough for him. He will go out. He'll ask to leave again and help them unlock, and then probably not relock the door.
Yeah,
And
you
then
escort it out. They lock it behind you.
head off to the find the group, the pack, the 6-pack. That's
That was
Hell
the
yeah.
name you guys gave yourselves a million years ago. Yes.
a million
Oh
years
my
How
ago.
could I
God.
forget?
The 6-pack.
Uh, and now there are, I guess there's 6 of you technically because
With
Rex is
Rex,
here.
yeah.
Look at us.
But Roshan, you return. There is a mannequin of Borbait in the space, and I'd love to know if there's any more conversation or what you guys are where you're setting up at.
I think Keld's gonna go find his spot near the pit.
Mm-hmm.
We will
I
give
guess-
Roshan, I would hope, the cliff notes on our
Mhm.
idea for our plan.
Yes, of course. Of course we would.
And I think Roshan would share whatever these were completely broke the mind of someone here, such that I don't think they will get help down here, especially in this town. So, gosh, going and doing good deeds again. I'd love to get them to the surface and show them some kind of healing care. And when I say their mind is broken, I mean not in a magical way. Whatever they saw down here fucked them up. And
Just
I
broke them.
believe what they saw was, my guess is that it was bipedal when it wasn't crawling or scaling the sides of these walls. So my guess is that it can climb extremely well, or
Rear back on its hind legs, or
and yes, and that, and probably pointy in some way or another.
any mention of natural weapons? Claws, fangs.
Claws, but also strange teeth.
Strange teeth. The fuck does strange teeth mean?
Guess
Well-
we're gonna find out.
It's the name of my Rush cover band.
Hmm.
Well, Roshan, after we do what we need to do here and find the Fomorian readout and retrieve the sword, we can double back this way,
Right.
gather our friend, bring them back with us, maybe even stop at that temple on the way out again.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing to do. I certainly would not want to leave someone lost within themselves like that.
Right. Well, I will find my way onto the roof of a building that overlooks this thoroughfare.
Mm. We've pointed out to him the place where the honey is so that he'll know to light it on fire.
Sure, if one of them dives into the honey, covers
Into the
themselves in
honey
it.
pot, if you will.
Okay. Tell me your locations.
Nana is posting up on Keld's flank, whichever one is not being guarded by Nyx.
I think I'll go a little bit like further back though, just not like right
Mm.
up on him since I don't need the aura,
That
Okay.
makes sense. Nana very much does.
but still in the group to help
Mm.
draw eyeballs.
Cool. And where's Borbait?
Borbait's mannequin is sitting like right in these monsters' thoroughfare, like kind of just a bit past the lip of the gorge. Like it's not peeking down in, but it's like right there. It's going to be the first thing these things see when they crest over the edge. The very first thing. It's like, oh shit, yeah, snack. That's what we want.
I'm on a rooftop, even distance to Keld and the group, but to the right of the road.
Okay. And Rex is the opposite.
Indeed.
And Roshan, which side are you on? Are you on Fenn's side or are you on Rex's side?
I'll be on Rex's side.
Okay. And you guys wait.
And Rufio is in an alley beneath me, with instructions to howl if something goes wrong.
Okay. All right. And the waiting begins. You all stand there or lay there or sit there and wait. Waiting for something to show up. 30 minutes pass. 45. An hour. An hour 15. An hour 30. An hour 45. A scratching sound. Hundreds of little scratching sounds, something scraping against the rock of the gorge. And you watch as a horde of screeching giant rats crest over the top, bulldozing over the facsimile of Borbait. You see a couple large centipedes also coming over the top and slithering by. Some of them just running full force on four legs, some of them propping up on to do and sniffing about with their long pointed teeth in the front, well, their flat teeth. Maybe that one in the front has a chipped tooth and he's got a bit of a spike to it, but stands up, screeches, and they all begin to move forward, and that's where we're going to take our break. Uh, thanks for being here. We're going to take a 10-minute break. So, how about you go get a snack and a drink, and we will be back in 10 minutes.
Thank you, 10.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 242 of On the Backs of Gods. We just took our 10-minute break. Our party is in the Underdark and is setting up to defend the town against the monsters that have been attacking it. And once set up, after waiting for a few hours, finally you watch as a horde of giant rats and some lingering large centipedes slither out, scampering from the top of the cliffside, and just it is a wave of them just woo, as it comes over the side of the gorge. I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
It really is the quantity that does it. Because, like, any one of these, it'd be like, ugh. But that'd be it. You get a whole wave of them coming up over the side of a gorge, though.
Give you guys a second. All right, 20 to 25. Oh, okay. 15 to 20.
19.
Rex has 20.
17.
17 for Row. Okay. Nana, what'd you say you had?
Rex
Or
had
did I
a
make up?
20.
You were talking about Rex.
Rex, yes.
Okay, cool.
I have not gotten
all
to
right.
Nana's.
10 to 15.
13. Uh-oh.
What do you two got?
Natural 1!
I got 6.
And what does that add up
Honestly,
to?
For me, 4.
Okay.
I'll take a nat 1 on initiative, honestly. I don't mind being able to think about what the hell I'm doing.
Well, Rex is the first player run character in initiative, so.
Right.
You get to be first and last.
Great!
Which means you're back to back in some form.
Fun!
Okay.
Oh, do you want me to roll
watch-
Rufio or do you want him to go on my turn?
Let him go on your turn. That
Okay.
works for me. You watch as the rats crest over the top along with these just many-legged bugs moving in a straight line down the street rapidly towards you. They are first in initiative. The nat 20 demanded it.
Jeez. All right. They were hungry.
They dash forwards. Just this little sea of rats moves forward. You see some of them kind of veer off into side areas. You see a centipede like go to the honey direction, and it's just like as the many legs start trying to move through the honey. It's kind of like the centipede is on like fast speed, but is moving in slow speed. So it's like the legs are moving up and down really quickly, but its body is just moving very slowly against just a sea of honey.
Excellent.
Some of the smaller rats are able to jump between the arms of the sticky hands, and then the larger ones just sort of kind of crash into them, and they either snap or give way in some form or bend enough and stretch enough that they just move through them with their sort of like agile little bodies or big bodies, depending on who you are in this scenario. And they are skittering along. I'm gonna roll for this. What's y'all's perception? Not amazing. Okay. I would say the rats have now just started like egressing upon where you guys are set up. And a couple of them, mostly because they are moving en masse, go like and like fall into the pit a little bit. But you quickly watch as it goes "Woo," and starts to like they form their sea like around it. So a few of them kind of stumble in, and then the ones who are like in the back are like they might fall in too. But it seems like this front group has been like, ah, there goes that one, and have started to form around it. They are running forwards. That is their turn. Rex is up. Fen, you are on deck.
I don't have the thunderclap arrow's range, or not range, but area of effect.
Any any creature within 10 feet needs to make a DC 15 saving throw. Con saving throw.
Any creature within.
Any creature within, you can't selectively use it. So if you shoot it at Keld's feet, he's got to make the same
Right.
saving throw.
That was rather what I expected. So
Or be pushed back 5 feet.
Okay, and remind me what the radius is again.
10 feet.
Okay. So are there still a good bunch of these suckers like 10 feet away from Keld?
There's some, yeah.
Alright.
There's like a 5-foot pole between most of them and Keld, so yeah.
Okay. Then yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Rex is gonna let fly with his thunderclap arrows. I think he only gets one attack in an action. He does.
Pretty sure.
So he will be doing that. Dee-ba-dee-ba-dee. Okay. Ooh, shit. 26 to hit.
Yep.
All right. 8 8 damage, and what's it with the
It's a DC 15 con save.
for everything within 10
For everything
feet
within 10
of
feet.
that hit.
Yep.
Okay.
And if they save, it's just the damage of the arrow. If they don't save, it's 2d8 thunder damage and push back 5 feet.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. Normal damage is gonna be 8, and then the the thunderclap damage. Nice, 11. No, yes, 11.
Okay, you watch as I'm just rolling the rats as 1 currently.
Yep.
And the arrow hits into one of these rats and it dies immediately. And then
Cool.
you watch as all the rats around it boom explode, chunks of rats everywhere, bodies go and like fly in different directions. Chunks of rat just everywhere.
Oh God. Well,
Anything else from Rex?
I don't believe he's got any bonus actions. Nothing relevant right now. He will finish his turn just keeping arrows trained on rats.
Cool. He's like, cool. And
Neat.
just like a grenade went off. This is Rat D-Day. This is terrible. Normandy rap scenario. Fen,
They
you are
shouldn't
up.
have been
Roshan, you are on
eating all
deck.
these gnomes.
That's what you get for eating the gnomes.
Are there any of the giant centipedes still within like 5 feet of the edge of the cliff? Do these things still continue to pour over, or is it just all one wave?
I would say it looks like there are some stragglers, and there'd be like one centipede that's kind of closer to the edge that's just cresting, but the largest group is definitely at the front.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at that one
Yeah.
for 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And he will get 14 points of damage. Does he succeed on a con saving throw?
1 second. You can't succeed or fail anything when you're dead. So yeah, its body goes fucking flying into the abyss.
All right.
And it gets a couple rats that are next to it, some smaller rats. There also seem to be there's big ones, and then there's just normal sized rats, and they just go, and then they just turn into rat confetti.
All right.
Rat fatty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to normal arrows at this point. And
Fenn's like,
uh,
all right.
I'm gonna target ones that are closest to Keld.
Yeah.
For another 17 and a 34 to hit.
Yeah. Hell, I'll let you hit 2 with 1 arrow on the 34.
Okay.
Why not? This arrow just chunk through 2 of them. Give me enough damage, certainly.
Gimli says that still only counts as 1.
Well, you heard them
Gimli's
there.
not here. He's in the tavern, getting drunk.
Is Gimli canon now? Interesting. I'll ponder that.
All right, so one of them does 13 points of damage, and the other will do 40 points of damage. So I don't know if that hits extra because it did more damage, or if that's just way overkill on one rat. But
I'm gonna do extra because they are a bit of a swarming mass.
It's a
So
swarm
you
situation.
definitely outright kill like 1 centipede, and then this arrow just goes through like multiple rat skulls and like sticks into a centipede that started climbing one of the roofs, and just like, and then it just goes limp and just kind of hangs there.
That's
But
so
there
cool.
are hundreds of rats, but you guys are just kind of, it is it is scythe to a wheat field is what it looks like. You guys are like, all right, we're holding up as the sea starts to move inwards on you.
and
Anything else,
Rufio will
Yeah.
charge and will attack and bite the closest centipede to any of our teammates
Sure.
with a 22 to hit.
Of course.
No, that's wrong. It's a 17 to hit. Sorry, looking at the wrong
That'll
number.
still do it.
All right. For 12 points of damage.
You watch as Rufio jumps in and starts first off howling because I was told to howl when things go wrong, and this is awful. And jumps in and grabs a centipede and just starts like head back and forth, just whipping this thing around, and its body goes limp as Rufio kind of digs teeth into the neck uh, and just kills it dead. All right.
End
Is
of each
that
of our
Fen and
turns.
Rufio?
Yep.
Yeah, we are done. Roshan, you are up. Keld, you're on deck, followed by Nyx and Nana.
Roshan will do a quick double take at the horde presented to us, and then back at the cliff, and then we'll shout, "Keep your wits about you! This isn't it!" And we'll fire a fireball at the biggest concentration of yuckies that won't hit our friends.
Cool. I will roll them a deck save as a team. Not good.
That's what we like to hear, baby. Does it catch the honey?
Not good is good.
25. 29 to the parts of the horde that failed.
That would be all of them. Everything in that
Great.
radius is absorbed in fire, turned to ash as they go. Anything else, Roshan?
Roshan will probably give. Oh, am I? No, I do have bardic inspiration left. I will give Keld 1 bardic inspiration and just say, keep your wits about you, be safe.
Okay.
How big?
What's the dice?
D10.
Perfect.
All right, Keld, you are up. Nix, you're on deck.
All
As the
right.
sea moves upon you.
Okay, so it's approaching Keld. Are there still some big clumps of rats?
Oh, there's so many rats. It's crazy the amount of
'Cause
rats
it
that are
just
currently
feels
here.
like so many rats were eviscerated.
Hey, many rats have died today, let me be honest with you. But there are a lot of rats here.
All right, so Keld has a spell in mind. However, he's looking for a good 20-foot cylinder range. Do you think we can manage that?
Sure, there's so many rats.
Perfect. Then he's going to cast Ice Storm upon this horde of rats, which will be, I think you just see like this anomaly, this weather anomaly come from the sky, and just all of a sudden there's just this fucking downpour of hail upon these rats. So they're going to have to make a dex saving throw.
The deadly
They
wintry
fail.
mix.
Good. Then they're
Hail
going
and
to
sleet.
take both bludgeoning damage from all this hail. Oh my
Oof.
god, what a shitty roll. 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
And then some cold damage.
Huh?
Better. So let's see, that's going to be 10 plus 6, so 16 bludgeoning or cold damage.
Yeah, you seem to the bonk of it all, they seem to be able to withstand. It is the freezing proximity of the hail that you just watch their bodies freeze up and then they kind of think off to the side and then
They
Yeah,
kinda just
freeze and
fall
then the
over.
hail shatters them.
Frozen and dead, yeah.
good.
You guys are really going through these rats. You're like you think
So,
this is maybe over half of them that you have killed. Like you
wow.
guys are absolutely ripping through them. Anything else, Keld?
So just for the time being, the storm's area of effect is going to be difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Cool.
Watch out,
Can I
ratties.
can I take a moment to admire the smells of this area? We got
Mm.
exploded rat, we got burnt rat, we got cold and slowly melting rat.
Rats
All of them smelling of good guts.
And honey.
And
And
honey.
honey!
What a sickening
Delicious.
smell this has to be.
No, it smelled bad here now.
and like ozone from the thunderclaps. Like
Yeah. This is a complex scent.
It's a challenging bouquet.
by Giorgio Armani.
Mm. Anything else, Keld?
No, I think he's going to hold his ground here. Because as Roshan said, this is probably not the last of it.
Sure. Okay. Nix, you are up. Nana, you're on deck.
Yeah, whether it's the last of it or not, this is the current problem. So Nix is gonna. I have like 30 feet worth of movement to play with for this. I'd love to sunbeam as many of these rats as I can.
Yeah, man.
Sunburnt rat.
You like
Copper
angle
cone.
yourself in the back. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm like, I've got this is a 5-foot wide line, 60 feet
Yeah.
long.
Yeah. What do I roll? I don't know why I'm rolling, but what do I roll?
I can't say.
I will. And they rolled a 1.
Well, whatever rat doesn't fully die is blind.
Okay.
Well, there's only 3 of them, from what I've been told from the fairy tales.
Mm,
3
there
blind
will
rats.
be 3 of them. Tell me that damage.
It's only 37 radiant damage.
Yeah, and all those rats are gone.
only.
Rad. And thing eviscerate. Just poof.
Yeah, it's basically just like rapid fire. Just as they just go up in smoke. Anything else, Nix?
Oh, that's it.
All right. Nana, you're up.
Sweet. Nana is going to just get in here with these rats. She's got a sword and shield, so she's going to be using her pushing attack maneuver to sort of corral these little fuckers into the line of fire of her friend's attacks. She is doing crowd control with this maneuver.
Okay.
So I'm going to get her on an attack because I know how to use my character. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. Yes. Okay. Got you. Oh, I love that. Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and roll all 3 of my attacks?
Sure.
I can do that. How about I do? Okay, I've got an 18 to hit. I have a 13 to hit. And I have a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
All
That hits
3?
everybody.
Brilliant. Fantastic. We love to see it. Excellent. So, I'm going to lay down the hurt. Yata! Oh, I love to see that. Okay. That's, 11 points of damage on the first attack. Also 11 points on the second attack. 6 points of damage on the third attack. I'm gonna, like, on the first... No, the last one. The last one of those, I'm going to clip on my maneuver at damage. It's gonna be a D10? Yes, a D10. And the last bunch that Nana hits is going to need to make a DC 17 strength saving throw. On failure, I get to push them up to 15 feet away from me.
You use your maneuver. They are killed instantly, and their bodies go flying
Fantastic.
15 feet.
Great! Cool! They take another 7 points of damage on that one.
I assumed that it would probably be at least 1 more point of damage from that roll, so...
Yes, you were correct. With those 3 attacks, that's her action. Bonus action, she's going to scan the battlefield for the largest living opponent. Is that going to be one of the centipedes?
The centipedes are pretty decently sized. Technically, everything in this scenario is considered small.
Okay,
some of
yeah,
them
then...
crest into medium.
Okay.
But you can see like a decent sized rat like pulling itself up over the ledge. You see him as pretty girthy.
Okay. Alright, in which case, I've got 1 spell slot left. I will Hunter's Mark that rat.
Okay.
With my bonus action and hold my ground beside Keld.
Okay.
There's no way this can be it. I can't believe that just rats and centipedes could take out a whole town like this.
You watch as this large rat scampers up the wall. Kind of a gnarled face, like squiggly little whiskers, beady red eyes, as it comes over, like breathing hard. It was at
The
the back of the
elder
group. It's doing
rat.
its best. The elder rat approaches, cresting and pulling itself up to be crushed under the hand of something larger.
Aha!
A tan, chitinous body, large. Even compared to you in this moment, the rats are nothing. The centipedes are nothing. They are fleeing. As it pulls itself up, large clawed hands rip through the rat in front of it as it pushes itself forward, multiple sets of eyes and crescent shaped mandibles at the front, followed by another and another and another and another and another as multiples of these large insect-like creatures pull themselves up over the ledge. Um, they are going to egress upon you rapidly.
Oh, well.
Um, they are going to dash and sort of scatter into the space. I'm going to say, I said about, yeah, I would say these things just move and dash into the space. These eyes like locking upon you, these just like thin slit bug eyes, and two small ones on top, just you see gently darting around and scanning the field. The remains of boar bait number two crushed underfoot as these things just clomp on top of it, um, and
No,
basically
Borbate
rip through
2.
any bug and rat in their wake. Um, these creatures enter the space, and you watch as one takes flight in the back and sort of disappears into the dark overhead. Um,
I don't like that.
Um, so it is their turn. They have dashed. They are upon you. Rex is up. Fen, you're on deck.
Are they all up in a group? And is that group at least 10 feet away from friends?
They have scattered,
They have scattered all
and
over?
I would say that there is at least a couple that are immediately upon you, Nana, because you moved forward to engage with the rats.
Okay.
But most of them seem to like start spreading out and moving.
Okay. Is Rex
There's a
able to catch a couple of them within a
You could
10-foot
probably
bubble?
get two in the same space.
Okay. If Rex is able to get two without damaging the crew, then ideally, yes, please.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, Rex is going to aim for that. We'll aim for one of those guys.
While Rex turns and aims his arrow, I'm going to need a charisma saving throw.
Oh, cool. Fun. Neat. Love that. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Well, I don't know what he adds, but it's a 19 on the dice. It is a +0, so it's a 19.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Alrighty. Mm. All right. Da. He's going to attack. Okay. Yes. Plus yes. Okay. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Brill. Good. Okay. And that is going to be what was the DC save on the thunderclap arrows?
15 con.
15 con. 15 con save from the hit one. He will initially take 7 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it was plus 2d8 damage
2d8 if they fail.
if they fail. If they take that, it will be 6 points of damage from the thunderclap.
Okay. You watch as one arrow kind of hits into this chitinous body, and then and two of them are pushed back. Their
Yes.
claws digging into the earth, and they seem unbothered.
No, cool.
Anything else from Rex?
He has no useful bonus actions at this juncture. He's just going to knock an arrow and be ready with more thunder.
Neat. Fen, you are up. Give me a charisma saving throw.
13.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
got one this time. Can't trick me. 9.
Okay. Fen, there's a moment where just like a kind of a shiver goes down your spine, but you are able to ignore it. Just a strange sensation, and you are able to continue as you were.
Any indication what it was that triggered that? Was it seeing these things, or is it a mental thing?
I'm gonna say in this moment it is so immediate that you're just like, and especially because you're like, I'm fine. That it could just be normal people sensations or not. You do not know in this moment.
All right. Rufio, get him. And Rufio will grab at the legs of one of these things
Sure.
for a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And he will do 5 points of damage as he
Okay.
bites on. Can it give me a DC 13 strength saving throw?
Sure. I don't think I'm using this dice anymore today. I think she's done her best. I fail.
It is knocked prone.
All right.
Are there
One of the big
any
boys
of
goes down.
Are there any of these things that are within 5 feet of my teammates?
Yes, Nana has some on her.
All right, I'm going to take 2 shots at it with sharpshooter. Sharpshooter
Okay.
on both. It's a 24 and a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Nice. God love you, Finn. Bless your wee elvish socks.
$61 points of damage.
Okay.
And Fen will just say, stick together.
Right up.
Okay. This one took like it took a solid hit. As it digs into like a soft spot under its like natural armor. Anything else, Fen?
No, that is all Fen and Rufio can do.
Okay. Roshan, you are up. Give me a charisma saving throw.
You can't hurt him with a charisma saving throw. Actually,
Uh-huh.
you can.
Oh my God, buddy! Don't,
I rolled a 2.
buddy!
A 13.
Roll me a d10.
Come on, bud.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Your
Why did I do
hubris.
these?
A victim of his own success tonight. He's been rolling like crazy.
That's a 7.
7. Roshan, you get this immediate sensation as you like look around. You like you see your hands like raise up in front of your face. And you see Rex across the way, like on like the building next to you. And I'm going to interpret this how I want to. Go ahead and give me acrobatics as you run over to Rex. You're just like, I gotta get over there.
I don't mean to interrupt. Does Keld's come into this anywhere?
No.
Okay.
And
Only if
first
I'm
off,
in
He's like,
there.
because
where are you?
Keld is like all the way over there on the ground.
It's not that big an arm.
22 acrobatics.
You jump across no problem.
He's swift.
Do you have a melee weapon on your person?
I do. I have my rapier.
Yeah, I'd like you to make an attack against Rex, please.
Sure. Yeah.
Excuse.
Drop. It's pretty good.
For drama.
Probably like 20.
Oh well, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
The puncture wounds are
Um,
so bad.
Minimum damage, so that's 2 damage.
You run over and
Roshan!
Oh.
try to stab
3.
Rex. 3 damage?
Yeah.
3 damage to Rex. You go over and try to stab him. You're able to get him like a little bit like across the arm as he like kind of dodges out of the way and looks at you like just confused. He doesn't even say anything. He's just like he's trying to figure out the logical reason this happened, and you can see him just going through scenarios. But Roshan, that seemed like the most logical thing to do as those thoughts sort of begin to fade from your mind.
I had to do it. Oh no.
Are we okay?
I think I understand.
Okay, and that's Roshan's turn. Unless you want to throw a bonus action out real quick.
Yeah, I think in that split second of clarity, Roshan knows that if he will fail to this, then Nana will also fail to it and say, Nana, be careful, and give her a D10 inspiration.
Careful of what? Okay.
And then you're like, yeah, big bugs. I'm looking at them. I'm
I
looking at them
see
with
ya.
my eyes. Okay. That is Roshan's turn. Keld, you are up. Nyx, you're on deck.
Oh boy. Okay. Are there any of these critters upon me?
You could get to one.
Cool. Then
You run around the pit.
yes, around the pit, around the hailstorm.
There is one prone.
How far away is that one?
I don't really care too much. Sure.
Within you
Except you're
distance.
moving through your own difficult terrain, so probably no on the fallen one.
Okay.
But there's ones upon Nana if you are interested.
I'll go to those.
As you whoop, 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 with little like slippery ice feet over to it. There's one that looks pretty injured.
It's fucking slippy. Okay, one looks pretty injured. And I think we will just take our.
Oh, Keld, I'm so sorry. Can you give me a charisma saving throw?
I guess.
I'd
Come
love
on,
if you could do that for
buddy!
me.
Does he get to like add
Just
stuff
from-
because of his aura?
He already has it.
Oh.
What'd you get, Keld?
Wow. 12.
Okay, roll me a d10, please.
8.
Neat.
What are these guys doing to me?
Hold on a second. I get to roll something. 2, 3. Okay. Well, if the dice insist upon it. Yeah, you swing at one of these bugs.
Okay.
You must.
I
You
must.
fight it.
I am compelled. Oh,
Compelled duel.
nice. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I hope so.
Chitinous bug. Good, good, good. All right. So 15 damage on that hit.
Okay, you get one.
Nice. Then I want to move on to the other one.
You cannot.
Oh. What?
I'm implying you cannot. It does not
Oh.
fall. It looks
Compelled
injured.
duel.
But you have to you hit this thing and it seems like it took all of your focus. Like you focused so aggressively on this one hit, you are not able to get another one in.
Oh, I see.
Oh
Hmm.
no.
So I will allow a bonus action, but that is what happens with your action.
Hmm.
Boo.
I see no need to. Yeah, he's not gonna take a bonus action.
Okay. Nyx, charisma saving throw. I would say you're not close enough to Keld at this moment for the boost. What do we got?
Hey, I get a +0 to this, guys. So,
So
Hey,
did Rex. He
listen,
did fine.
you roll pretty good, so I'm not too worried
yeah, I'm not
about
going to
you.
roll the pink die, so we'll see
Yeah,
how it
it's
feels.
fine.
No, that's a 1.
All right, give me that D10.
Okay, so I'm sending a seining packet to Greg, and I'm sending one to Katie.
I don't know if Katie needs one, but
I
okay.
don't need one. I rolled a 10.
Just adds nothing to it. Oh, you got a 10?
Yeah, 10.
There is just a weird sensation, but you can continue as normal.
What
Those
does
are
that
just weird
mean?
bugs, guys. It's fine.
It just like hairs on the back of your neck, and you're like, yeah, creepy bugs. And then you continue as you would.
These ones are actually weird. The other things were just rats.
And
So,
centipedes.
sunbeams concentration. I have this thing for a little bit, so I might as well try to hit some. But not hit my
Right.
friends.
That'd be
So,
nice.
however many you allow to fit in a line without doing that.
I'll put a few, I'll put like 4 of them.
Okay, 4 of them make constitution saving throws. Do
Mm-hmm.
not be blinded by the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Okay. All the wording and everything is weird, and I guess I'll just have to interpret it how I want to. I guess because they're bigger monsters now, I will roll for them individually. One succeeds, the rest fail.
Okay. Well, all the ones that failed take 27 damage, radiant.
Okay.
Then the one that succeeded will take 13. And the ones that failed are blind by the sun.
Okay. The one that was upon Nana and got like hit by Keld and an arrow, that one like sizzles up and kind of seizes in on itself and collapses inwards.
Thanks for that.
Okay, Nyx, that was your turn. Anything else?
Never.
Okay. Nana, you're up. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Fun. What we got? What do we got? What you got, girly? Riz save. Neat.
You have a bardic.
I do. I'm gonna use it.
This is where you'd
Honestly,
like
I'm
to
gonna
use your
it.
bardic.
I'm going to use my bardic. Yes, it is a D10. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. 17.
Okay. Continue as normal.
Cool. Okay. All right. Nana's going to. One of these is still alive and upon her. Is that correct?
Yes, and I'm going to say he's blind too, so you can go ahead and get
Oh,
advantage
hell
on
yeah.
that attack.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I would like to first use my bonus action to swap my hunter's mark onto this guy instead of the other guy, which
Okay.
was
You swap it
dead.
from the rat's corpse over
The
to
rat's
this guy?
corpse, yes, because the rat's corpse, I'm not worried about going anywhere right now. And I will take 3 attacks against this guy.
We'll do them one at a time, especially if you're adding anything to them now that we're fighting
Right.
bigger boys.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Good by me. Okay. First one with the hunter's mark. Yes. Right. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Lovely. Understood. Understood.
Your sword grazes against it's in this armor. It is a natural armor, and your weapon just like skirts across it.
Okay. Ooh, 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Okay, that's gonna be. Ooh. Oh. With this one, I want to actually add on a superiority die, and I would like to use my trip attack with it.
Sure.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so that's going to be 15 points of damage between the Hunter's Mark and normal and superiority die damage. And that little guy is going to need to make me, for trip attack, strength saving throw DC 17. I don't
It
know if him
fails.
being blind
No,
nudges
it
that any
fails.
direction. Oh, fantastic. In which case, he be knocked prone,
Okay.
which means I'm going to attempt a coup de grace. 28 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Uh, uh, 14 points of damage.
Okay. You hit this thing while it is down.
Mhm.
It looks okay.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Okay, fun. You know what? I'm going to action surge.
Sure.
3 more attacks.
Okay.
It's happening. Lovely. Yes. This one, 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Gonna be, what was that? 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, that one is 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put can I add a maneuver on this?
I think you can maneuver as much as you want to. I think they're
Sweet.
special.
I mean, can I use my pushing attack to shove this thing as prone further away or towards the line of somebody else's fire?
Sure, I'll push the thing on the ground if you are so inclined.
Nifty. I like that. Thank you.
It succeeds on the save, though.
Alas.
So it
Very
just
well
takes the
then.
damage.
All right. Okay. Okay. Cool. 25 to hit, and that's going to be 15 points of damage.
And did you
No
give me the
superiority
damage
die
for the superiority die?
It's plus 7. So 22 damage.
Okay. She's still up, girly. She looks rough.
Golly gee.
It looks really bad, but
You
it
have one
is.
more attack,
I
right?
would. What?
Was that
Do
2
you have
or was
one
that
more?
3?
I've not been counting your attacks.
I thought it was 3, but
Well, you action surge, so you get 3 more attacks, right?
yes. Did I
Yeah,
only get
and
in?
Oh,
I
did she?
don't know.
Maybe I miscounted. I could be wrong.
I have not been counting. But if you thought you were done, Mac,
I
I'm going
thought
to go with that.
I thought I had hit my 3. I might have miscounted, but if I did, then that's my fault.
Yeah, because in my brain you did your 3,
And
and
then
you hit
I
it while it was
action
on the ground,
surged.
and then you hit it to push it, and then you hit it again after that for and then while that was happening, I asked for the superiority dice.
Right.
So it kind of I can see how those two blurred together.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
either way, anything else?
I already used my bonus action and I action surge, so no.
Okay. These large hulking bugs spread out over the town. You see about 10 of them moving up and over buildings and down the main thoroughfare. And people who have decent dark vision, you can decide if that's you. You can watch as one of them had disappeared into the darkness, um, kind of glimmering wings behind it as it shoots up out of view. And they aggress upon you as the rats and the centipedes keep fucking moving. This was never about you. This is about survival, and they just keep going and run past you, causing no harm. Um, it is the big bug's turn now. Two of them are going to attack Nana. Come here, sir. Okay. These crescent shaped mandibles come and they snap down towards you, and you are able to like put your shield up in time to stop them from crushing in on you, but you can hear like a creak in your shield as it presses against it. It will then attempt to use its claws to reach around and grab at you. What's your armor class?
That be 20.
Okay, both hit.
Hmm.
So both of this creature's claws dig into you. You take 17 points of slashing damage as it just reaches around, just like blindly clawing at you from behind. Um, and either way, a blind one meanders up and is going to attempt to strike you. No on the first claw. No on the second claw. And an exact hit on the mandibles.
Gotcha.
You take 13 slashing damage as the mandibles of this one sort of like blindly like scratching at you, trying to find you, and then the mandibles just scrape across your arm, cutting into you.
Ow!
The one on the ground is going to stand up, and two of them are going to attack Keld. Go ahead and just do the blind one first. Keld, what's your armor class? 24?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do this blind boy first. Get him out of the way. Hold on. No. Okay. All right. The blind one did his best. The other one, not so blind, will do its attacks. One of them will hit because it is a nat 20.
Oh, hold
Rude.
on.
Hold on. Isn't there a thing for that?
I feel
No,
like there was a thing for that.
We have a thing for that.
Well, sadly, Keld, you failed your charisma saving throw and cannot take reactions.
Oh,
Oh no.
But yes, you do have a thing for that.
Is it a reaction? I guess.
It is indeed a reaction.
Hmm.
Don't worry. Go ahead and take 12 slashing damage from its claws as it attacks you, and then it is going to come at you with the mandibles.
Oh no.
That's another nat 20.
I'm
This
sorry.
guy's critting.
This guy's like, "What's up, dude? You came to the wrong Underdark town, my man."
Can't find what thing I have, but
It's an item you have, your emblem.
oh, that's right. Hold on.
16, you take 21 slashing damage.
Oof.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them is scampering up onto the roof where Fen is and is going to attack him. That is both of those are going to hit in a big kind of way. 25 being the lowest of the two. So let's go ahead and do a little damage. For our friends in the back, the first hit is 8 damage, and then the second hit is 8 damage. And then it is going to attack you with its mandibles. Does an 18 hit you, Fen?
It does not.
Okay.
Meh.
And you are able to, in this moment, kind of like turn your body quickly out of the way as it slices through the air in front of you. And then another one is going to, we'll say 4 of them. You know, actually, I'll roll for that last one. Where does he want to be? Okay. So 3 of them are up on the roof with Roshan and Rex. Roshan, evens or odds?
Odds.
Okay, 2 of them are going to go for Rex. One of them is going to go for you.
Oh my god.
Ah, good.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Roshan, what's your armor class so I can just bop through this?
13.
Yeah, first one hits. 6, 7, 8, 9. You take 10 on the first claw attack.
Okay. I will do some retributive damage with a hellish rebuke. That's a Dex 18 save.
It got a nat 20 on its dex.
Well,
That was a different
it's-
dice, so
it
what are you gonna
takes
do?
half damage.
Neat. Give it to me.
Half of 17, so 8.
Thank you. An explosion of energy rakes across it, and once that clears from your vision, another claw hits into you. You take 12 slashing damage. Oh, wait, Roshan, did you failed your roll, your charisma roll. I'm going to get rid of that damage.
Oh no.
You can give yourself that spell slot back. But I will be taking my damage back.
Okay.
And then it'll attack you with the mandibles. And it misses as Roshan, you get hit twice and then like duck under. And your rapier's out, so it just kind of he watched the metal as it scrapes across the mandibles, and there's just like a spark that flies off of it. And then we're gonna make a bunch of attacks against Rex. What has Rex got going on for armor class?
It is 18.
Okay, I don't think he has anything that could be a reaction to help, but he doesn't have reactions, so I just want that. And he said his armor class is 18.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, his
so
only
the claw
reaction
attack-
is an opportunity attack, and that's it.
Okay. Claws hit. Mandible hits.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The claws hit. And then the mandible does not hit. So
Okay.
4 claw attacks, 1 mandible. Okay.
Oh god. Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, so 4 claws. Oh, I just didn't give myself enough dice, did I?
Oh no.
Ooh. 35 slashing damage.
He's down.
Oh, there he goes. Did that how many hit points did he have? I was too
He had
zealous.
33.
Okay, so I think he would have gone down on that one. I am now going to use this last attack and hit him while he is down. He fails
Oh,
2 death saving throws.
oh my god, okay. Oh my god,
But
okay.
but that is the last attacks against him as I rolled for this last guy, and he's on the ground, baby. And he's gonna go for our boy Keld. Here he comes. Claws.
Did
No.
any of these leave
Mandible.
Rofio's range?
No, none of these have like left that area. The
Okay.
one with Rufio is like, and I'm here and I stood up and I bonked somebody near me.
Okay.
None of them are able to strike Keld in this moment. That is all of their turns. I need Rex to give me a death saving throw.
Can he apply his bardic inspiration to that roll?
I believe so. They're for saving throws.
Yep.
Coolio. That's gonna happen. Oh yes. Okay, that's 16.
Okay, that's 1 success, 2 failures. That is Rex's turn. Fen, you are up. Roshan, you're on deck. Roshan, this dude just drops next to you. You're like, awesome. Hello. Fen, it is your turn. What is up?
Rufio, fucking kill! And Rufio will attack the one that just stood up.
Oh, and my bad, Rufio. You got a little pass on this. Give me a Christmas saving throw.
Ooh, I don't like
He
that.
has to be so charismatic.
I
would
don't
think.
like that. The direwolves have a -2 to charisma, which will leave him at a 13.
Okay, roll
So,
me a d10.
9.
All right, he's like, and I'll do that, father, and he is going to attack. I will continue as normal, father.
I don't like the Rufio's calling me daddy.
He's like, it's a respectful father. He will switch to my dude.
17 to hit.
No, that misses.
Okay, he tried his best.
He did, and I believe in him.
Fen will use his reaction to disengage from the one that's like up in his face,
Mm-hmm.
and he will use his movement to like just down the side of the wall and aim at the one that's right next to. He'll aim at one of the ones that's up on the roof that Roshan and Rex were on.
Okay, give me a charisma saving throw.
Shoot. Well, I will use the heroic inspiration that was granted to me for getting hit in the nuts a few sessions ago.
Good timing. Time to cash in the nut check.
Okay, that is a dirty 20 instead of a natural 1.
Okay,
Oh,
continue as
buddy.
normal.
2 shots, no sharpshooter. A 30 and a 24 to hit.
Both of those will hit.
$42 points of damage.
Okay.
And having used his movement, his reaction, nothing to do with his bonus action right now. That's the undefend's turn.
Okay, I would consider what you did is your bonus action to disengage because your reaction to
Oh, yeah,
move.
bonus action.
uh,
Sorry, I don't have my.
It's
I
okay. I
didn't know that I
you,
had to
I
do it
was
that
like, I
way.
know you're able to do it, so I wasn't
Yeah.
bothered. Anywho, that is Fenn's turn. Roshan, you're up.
Could you explain the positioning of how many are remaining? 4 in front of us?
There are 3 in front of you.
And those are the only ones still on our part of the battlefield?
Yeah, I would say there are
Okay.
3 that are currently engaging with you. And I think Rex is just slowly sliding down the roof, just ever so gently to bonk himself for that final death save. Uh,
And is there any combination of ways that I get all 3 in a fireball, but not Rex?
I'd say sure, mostly because I described him gently sliding down the roof.
He
I would say
narrowly
you
misses
may,
it.
yeah, I would say possibly some of this roof may become ablaze.
That's fine. I'm not
We can
worried
put that
about
out.
that. I will cast a 5th level fireball on those 3, singe off my eyebrows.
Again.
Yeah, failures across the board.
Failures by me to
Oh,
roll good.
oh, silly. Give me a charisma saving throw. Oh, so
Bring
silly.
it
Hey guys, assume that. Everybody, assume.
26.
Oh, you're good. Continue.
12, 22, 30 plus 2 more d6. Add 41 fire damage to them. And
Okay.
I think Roshan will say, no dying on the job, and give Rex some bonus action warlock healing. That's 8 and 6 is 14.
Okay, 14 hit points to Rex. Anything else, Roshan?
That's it.
Okay. 2 of them took like solid hits. One of them looks really fucked up. One of them's like teetering on the edge. Body covered in like it's like armor sort of like charred and like breaking and cracking in spots because of how hot it is. And Keld, you are up. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Cha save.
Cha, bruh.
Cha.
Cha real save. Boop 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 beep bop beep.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. There's one really injured looking one in front of you, and then everybody else looks like, they don't look good, but they don't look as bad.
I think we'll try to take that one out of its misery. It's just gonna swing down on it, anticipating that it won't need too much. So that's over a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's see if we can get a good bonk on it. Fuck you, dice. 12.
Okay, that'll do it.
12 big swords.
You say spank, you hit it in the butt, it dies.
Like drag on over the garden wall. Spank!
His last words are, my butt.
He speaks in common for his last words,
Ow.
and you're like,
My
wait,
butt!
hold on.
Did you guys
Wait,
hear
hold
that?
on. And everyone's like, no.
Everybody else is like,
I
ah!
think I'm hallucinating. All right.
All right, what up, Keld? What more now?
Okay, so that guy's dead. The other two are where in proximity to me?
Yeah, pretty much. One of them's at least right next to you.
Okay. Then we'll, I think, stay here for that and attack this guy. Oh, that one. But
No!
wait, lucky.
But wait,
But
didn't
wait,
you?
there's
Yeah.
more. Okay, not a nat one.
Good.
8, 9, 21 to hit.
I need to, I was like, I need the specifics in that general area.
Not-
21?
Yes,
21
that
hits.
hit his
Good.
chitinous body.
Yeah, we were dwelling into numbers that maybe not, but
Yeah.
then we surpassed those.
Whew. Okay, and let me slap. Wait, I think I would have to use a bonus action to slap on a smite of fanciness.
Not with divine smites, you can do just when you hit. The other smites, like Wrathful Smite and Thunderous Smites, you need to do before you strike.
right.
And they are a bonus action. The other ones cost a spell slot, but are not like
Perfect.
reactions or bonus actions.
And we're just gonna give big divine smite. Oops.
Smack him.
Big divine spank.
Divine spank.
Yay, low damage. Whoa. 15 damage.
That I find that upsetting and hard to believe, but I will accept the
It's
number
very
you
upsetting.
I don't
Bro!
believe you, but I will in this moment believe you
Bro!
because that's upsetting. You're next.
I can never
Weapon-
remember the math for all these stupid smites. It's either 4d4 or 6d4.
You naturally just have 2 for the casual. When you cast, when you just as a person strike, you get like 2 divine smite damage.
Right.
When you use a first level spell slot, you get an extra one, and when you use a second level, you get 2 extra, and when you use a third level, you get 3 extra.
Okay, so then I'm correct.
That's upsetting, and I'm sad for you. Okay. I'm upset for you and what has happened to you here today. It's a crime.
Wait, no,
Me
I needed
too.
one more. Okay. So add 3 to that.
Okay.
18.
18.
Neat. He is still up
upsetting.
if you were curious. But you strike into him, a roiling of magic hits across its body and some cracks begin to form in its armor.
Okay. Good crackage, cool.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
I couldn't remember if you get 2 or 3 attacks. I'm not looking at your stuff.
2.
Okay. All right. That is Keld's turn. Nyx, you are up.
Can I get more of them in a sunbeam?
All right, charisma saving throw.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know. First, I gotta.
You got this, son. Come
Listen.
on. Come on.
It can't be worse than last time, guys.
Riz him up.
17 on the die.
Oh.
Now can they be in the sunbeam, Jillian?
I guess.
Okay.
If you're so inclined.
I would love to put as many as I can in my 60-foot long sunbeam without injuring my friends.
I'll give you 2
2 of them. That's great. I need
for
a
not
con
hitting
save.
your scattered allies across the field. Yeah.
Listen, one of them just almost died, and it feels rude to try and kill another one.
It's appreciated.
Did they succeed?
Oh, I didn't even roll.
Wow, Julian.
What am I rolling? Constitution?
Constitution.
No. The answer's no, Katie.
They didn't get a 20?
Strike me. I got an 18. Not good enough. Tis not good enough.
32 radiant damage to each then. And they're blind
Okay.
by the sun.
This one. All right, this one's blind, and this one's blind. Okay. This energy just rakes across the battlefield and just like is just basically just a nuke of the sun from above.
I'm putting on a light
Um,
show for everybody.
Yeah.
Good light
anything
show.
Putting on the house
else?
music.
I know. I don't feel like I really need to move or
Yeah.
anything. I'm pretty chill.
Neat. Nana, you are up.
Right. And I have a. What is that? A 19 for my charisma saving throw?
That will do something. You may continue.
Cool. Good to hear. In which case, Nana would like to square up on the one of these guys that's the most hurt in front of
Sure.
her. And do
He's also
the-
blind. Why not? Give him.
That one, yeah. I believe it was the blind one that I had already put my
Well,
hunter's mark
he became
on.
unblind, and a new one is now blind. So.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, all right then. I will use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark onto the new blind guy. In order to take advantage of the extra damage. And
Sure.
and since he
And
is blind,
advantage
I
of the
get
advantage.
advantage. Yeah, advantage of the advantage. I do. That guy is dirty 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 15 piercing damage on that one. And
Okay.
then I'm going to, on that guy, add a superiority die in order to do a trip attack on blind guy. So he needs to make a, yes, DC 17 strength saving throw.
He just succeeds.
Fine. So he does not get knocked prone, but he does take an extra 3 points of damage. Okay.
Okay.
That's one attack. 2 attacks. Ooh, natural 20! Okay. And that is, when natural 20, that is double what
You
is on
double
the dice. Double the
Yes.
dice. I'm definitely doing a superiority dice stank on this one because I can't not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. That's going to be 14 normal damage plus an extra 3. So wait. Double what's on the dice. 4 and 4 is 8. 5 and 5 is 10. Plus 5.
23.
23. Double the superiority die. That's 3 is 6. So 29.
Okay. Huge. Pretty hurt.
Does the DC 17 strength saving throw trip him this time?
Yes.
Yes! Which means he is
fall over.
prone on the floor, and I will attempt to smack-us him one more time. That is 23 to hit.
That will hit.
I don't have any more superiority die to spend. Ooh! Ha ha ha. Max damage on the dice! Oh, I wish that could have been on the nat 20. That would have been nice. Oh well. It's fine. 17 piercing damage.
Okay. He's felled while he's on the ground. You are able to carve into its uh, thick, sharp, kind of like jagged looking armor type skin. He is felled.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Good, cool, neat. In which case, Nana will try to maneuver herself within Keld's aura without necessarily inviting an opportunity attack. If she has to, she'll take it.
I'll do it.
Mm,
You specifically requested it.
that's fine.
It's not gonna hit. You
Cool.
dodge under a swipe of a claw and move over to
I
Kel.
was ready to sentinel.
Brilliant.
It wouldn't have been that the thing was like next to you, Keld.
Mm.
I don't think you would have been able to strike it.
Mm.
But be on the ball.
Yeah,
Mm.
be on the ready.
Yeah, you just push Nana's sword forward. You just kind of hit her in the elbow to make him stab it. Like, no, you get it. You got it.
Go on.
You got
I believe
this.
in you.
Go on. Thanks,
Okay.
Keld.
That is Nana's turn. Um, there is a gentle creak sound behind you as you see one of the remaining goblinoid people who had stuck around has like tried to lean out the window to watch and has pushed the window a bit where it creaks and then stops and then quickly closes that window and it pulls the focus of multiple bugs.
Nope.
It is now their turn. Um, one of the ones that is currently engaged with Keld and Nana, you watch as these beautiful colored wings like flip out next to it, and it kind of like and it kind of like gets in your face for a moment, and the wings are gone, and it has moved past you. No
We can't
opportunity
take.
attack.
No. Fuck.
As it goes and starts moving forwards. Though it's like, yeah, sorry, sorry, she's beautiful. What can I say? But while it is moving forward, it does encounter Nyx first before getting to this person. So it does stop and is like, okay,
Get him,
well,
Nyx.
this works for me too. I will eat you, it says in its bug
A
brain.
tasty snack.
A Snicker snack.
What's your armor class?
19.
Nyx? Okay. Okay, so the claws you are able to like step and dodge out of the way of one of them just like raking across your shield, but the mandibles come down and clamp around you.
Well, of course. Every monster has tried to eat me.
Why would we break the
And
streak now?
Nyx is tasty. This is canon.
I don't
Rex
think that
knows.
is actually
Not Rex,
true.
Russ.
I bet Nyx taste awful first off.
Yeah, she ingests
and
too many poison.
take 18 slashing damage, Nyx.
Okay.
Okay, so this one's on
Jeez.
the move. This one is also going to be on the move. That one was on the roof next to Fen, so it's just like, I'll just take to the skies easy peasy and just woof, just does a huge jump. Its wings don't seem to support it incredibly well, and it kind of skitters and then lands. It also lands next to Nyx, and he's like, well, when in Gorgoa. So this one's also on the move. Okay. One hit of the claw, one hit of the mandible. That'll be 7 slashing damage, and then I think the same as that other one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 18 slashing damage from the mandible again as this other one lands next to you. And you're just now fighting off 2 sets of mandibles that are trying to bite into you. One of the ones that is with Roshan and Rex is also going to and jump and skitter away. This one is
Also
able to,
cannot
based
get
on its
opportunity.
positioning, it jumps a little past Nyx and is going to start running towards the home and begins like digging its claws into the window and begins to like rip at the paneling and is beginning to like pull it open, ripping the wood off of its hinges. Um, the window has a damage threshold. Um, let's see if I'm able to get through this person's defenses in less than 3 attacks. Duh, duh. We'll see if it gets in that one on anything though, but anything above that will strike the window because it is a window. I hit on all window attacks. This thing, you watch as it begins to try and pull itself in through the window. So it is like beginning to push its way into this person's home.
It needs to stop.
Roshan, evens or odds, baby girl?
Odds.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Fuck you, Rex is the theme of the combat. Here I come.
Buddy! Oh my god!
And one of them is going to attack Rex, and the other is going to attack Roshan. And I get advantage because Rex is still on the ground. Here we go. His armor class is 18.
Yes, it is.
One attack. The first one misses. Second attack. That was very lucky. The second attack certainly hits. He's going to take 9 points of damage on the second attack, and then is going to attack with the mandibles.
He's got 5 hit points left, baby girl.
He will go down then. So Rex
Okay.
is now down. His death saves have reset, but he is unconscious again. The other one goes for Roshan. Oh, you got so lucky. It was on the 20 and then it hit the wall and then went boop. I still hit you, but you know, it's not as good. Doesn't give me as much serotonin. So take 11 on
Well,
the first strike.
great, and I will fire back with a
Hell yeah.
level 3. So
Okay.
that's a DC 18.
It will
Save.
succeed.
Well, eat poop.
Well,
Still takes 10, 16, 19. Take half of 25, so 12.
girly, okay. What kind of damage is that?
Fire.
Tell me what it looks like. Do I need to
Yes!
explode it?
Yes!
What attack was it hitting me with? Claw?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Whatever you want.
I think the claw, like, gives Roshan a good squeeze to the ribs and pulls him toward his face. And he puts a hand on the claw, and fire just races through all the joints and burns it inside of its carapace.
Neat. And just going back a couple turns, Nix, did you roll concentration on your son? Cool. I don't
got
think
a
it's going to be easy to
16,
knock
a
you out of it.
20, and a 19
Yeah.
on the dice.
Yeah.
So
It's always worth checking. Then we have people that are going to go for Nana. This one is not blind. Okay. Nana, you are able to push back on this creature. And then sadly for me, this blind one's going to go up against Keld.
Get him killed.
Okay, Keld, you're able to hold this creature back from striking you. Moved. Rex and Roshan. That one is blind. I think one more. I'm gonna attack Rufio, who's in the mix. This wolf can't avoid me forever. What's Rufio's armor class?
14.
Okay. The claws will strike, and so. Ooh, wait. Ooh, just the claws. Okay. Gosh, you just want to fight a wolf and you just can't roll, you know? Uh, take 13 points of dabblage, Rufio, as this thing begins to claw at it. Uh,
Yeah, he just looks angry.
yeah, that seems to be the vibe. While these attacks happen, one of them still trying to like rip its way into this person's home. And anybody with, I would say, if you think you have high passive perception, consider this for you. There is the sound of something creaking and tearing high up on one of these stalactites, the one that had skittered off in the darkness, high above where you currently are. And that is where we are going to stop for tonight.
Eyes up!
Thank you all for being here. If you want to keep up with us, we are at Backs of Gods on Instagram. And if you want to keep up with all of us, we are at the Dice Cult on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Facebook. If watch more, YouTube, youtube.com/the Dice Cult. You can watch past episodes of On the Backs of Gods and anything else we have over there. We got some one shots, we got some vampire. We also have Gossamer Vale, a Celtic mythology inspired campaign run by Katie. That goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every other Thursday. So not this Thursday, but the next Thursday, we'll be there. You can see us and hang out with us while we murder stuff or something. The holidays are approaching. Maybe that schedule's different, and if that's why you follow us on the socials. Anyways, that's why you do that. Katie makes dice. Maybe, very, I guess, very balanced for me as I rolled, I guess, a handful of nat 20s, but also everything else made me a little sad. But that's only fair, I think. And
They
so
love to tell a story.
if you're interested in pretty dice that do want to tell you a story, I would go to the link in the chat or the box below. Uh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Goodbye. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We love telling you a story. We'll be here same time, same place, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, cultists.